Morning, everybody. Well, just getting into April here. Time to get some corn planted. Quite a few things going on. I'm gonna grab a donut here. Go with my coffee. Well, maybe a little later on we'll take the old truck for a test drive. I got it to move around here in the shop a little bit. Got everything freed up. Got the duals off the John Deere. It's awfully nice having our own shop, being able to put her on things and get some work done. But tell you what, this old square body, we're getting her fixed up. It's all in primer right now. Still got to get some tires for it, but it's all primered up. Most of the body work's done. There wasn't a whole lot. This thing was pretty straight, but yeah, might be a wet one out here today. I think it's supposed to rain most of the morning, but I want to show you guys something real quick before we get going. We went from having little storage for our implements to having no storage right at the moment. But as you can see, we got the pad poured here a couple weeks ago. I'm building a pretty good size cold storage building, and I'm going to save some money and do it myself. We wound up getting rid of those other buildings to make room for this. I put $25,000 down towards lumber, and steel trusses aren't here yet, but they will be. I'm going to get some poles set here in another week or so once the concrete's, set a little more. It's supposed to wait 28 days, but we'll be good. We'll be good enough in another week or so to get to building. So, I'm going to grab the John Deere, and I already got the Kinsey all filled up yesterday, so I'm going to get that cornfield planted. Get this door open here. I guess we'll get the old GMC out of the way. Get the Kinsey hooked up and go get some planting done. Well, looks like we'll be able to boogie along at a pretty decent speed here. Not too bad. We've got a fertilizer spreader ordered. Should be in sometime in the next couple of days. Ordered it about 3 weeks ago. John helped me get that all set up. And just kind of a little update. Chris is out of the picture, I guess you could say. He just kind of disappeared off the map here. John's not really sure what's going on with him. They were arguing quite a bit, and and Chris started drinking quite a bit again, and things just kind of went south. So John's been picking up a lot of extra slack up at the shop, and he stops in quite often and says hi, and we catch up, and I told him if there was anything I could do to help, I would. But in the meantime, he's just trying to take care of his own, and he'd still like to help out on the farm when he can. But I understand what he's going through, so we'll just leave it at that. But all right, well, probably gonna throw the drone up for some footage. Why don't you check out Concrete Farmer on YouTube? It's up to 230 subscribers and growing, so check him out. Get this planter all cleaned up and put away. Got a text from John while we were planting, and our seeder came in yesterday, and they had to do a few things to it, get it ready for us. So get this planter all cleaned up with a pressure washer, and then we'll head up and pick up our spreader. I think this thing holds 3,200 liters, something like that. Pretty good size. Pretty good size spreader. I don't think it'd go on the 4320 too well. But gonna go say hi to John real quick and just see if he's heard anything from Chris. And then we'll head back. Well, John was telling me that last night he received a few messages from Chris, and they just didn't make much sense to him. But he's just got a bad feeling. Something's happened, and Chris just isn't making any sense. He kept telling John that he's gonna get him, but Chris. He's just not making any sense. John doesn't know who he's talking about. I don't know. Kind of worried. Chris really took care of us, when we first got here, and he helped us out with a harvester. He helped us out with a ton of things, so I wish him the best, and I wish Chris can find his peace, and that John can, manage everything at the store here. I suppose I could come help out when I can, but spring is here, and the busy season's just starting. So we'll get back to the farm, and we'll have some lunch here. Hopefully it quits raining. Well, seeing this is our newest piece of equipment, we're going to get it inside here while it's raining. Get the tractor shut off and close up the shop here. We get kind of an early lunch and see what the weather's going to bring. It was a pretty good lunch. The weather forecast isn't looking good. It's actually turning for the worst here. Might just sit down and relax, watch a little TV, and see if it clears up later. Might have to just get some stuff done tomorrow. What in the world? Oh, man. Boy, I fell asleep. What time is it? It's dark out. Thought I heard a noise out here. What the world? You gotta be kidding me. Hello? Hello? Man, I got goosebumps. I'm getting back in the house. That's Chris's truck. Yeah. We're gonna call the sheriff's department and gonna sit up here where I got a little protection myself. Holy smokes. Holy smokes, all my hair standing up on my arms. I can't believe that. Our square body is wrecked. That's Chris's truck. Where's he been? I gotta calm down here, you guys, and I'll call the sheriff's department. We'll get back here in a minute. And the sheriff's department just showed up. Man, I'm nervous. I hope our truck's not too messed up. We sold our camper and Duramax a couple of weeks ago, so this is the only truck we got. Man, this thing it's messed up. It's hard to tell in the dark here, but it's pretty messed up. I can't believe. Maybe Chris wasn't driving. Maybe somebody stole his truck. I don't know. I hate to jump to conclusions, but I mean, there's nobody in it. It's still running. This looks pretty intentional, but I'm going to talk to the sheriff and get back to you guys in a little bit. I don't know about you guys, but I couldn't even relax to try to sleep last night. First thing, when daylight broke, I got out and kind of pulled this away from the pole a little bit to assess the damage. It's not good. The box is completely shot. I'm gonna have to get it off just to get an idea of, if the frame's bent or not. But it's gonna go in the shop. It's gonna be priority number one here. I don't do a lot of traveling, but I need my truck. And like I said, we sold the camper and the Duramax here a couple weeks ago. That's kind of what's funding our project here as far as the cold storage. So, but I'm gonna have to catch up with you guys in a little bit. I really need to get to work on this. Yeah, that's some beautiful girls here. As you can see, the leaves are changing color. I want to apologize to everybody. It's late October, and I got a lot of things to tell you guys, but it's been a long, arduous summer. Some good things have happened, some bad things have happened. So, I guess get right into it here. We got the square body all fixed up. It's not a show truck or anything, but got a Bradford built aluminum flatbed on her. Got some new rubber, got a paint job on her. Really the only thing that was truly damaged bad was the box, and honestly, this is more of a work truck. So I'm pleased. I mean, I wish it never happened. Still wish it never happened, but a couple months after that incident that night, the police did finally catch up and arrest Chris. I guess he's in a slew of trouble for a whole bunch of different things, not just me. So, or what happened here with me. Anyways, this is what I've got done on the shop so far, the cold storage. Currently running low on funds, so might be kind of in the same boat where everything is undercover, but not exactly, it's still exposed to the elements some. But, it's going to be nice. We will get this finished up, even if it happens next year. We have a couple of issues. Our combine is gone. It was hard to explain to Chris's lawyer that, we just had kind of a handshake deal. No receipt, no bill of sale. And he's trying to clean up a, financial mess that Chris is in. And instead of fighting it too hard, I wound up just giving it back, letting them deal with it. I don't want to cause any more waves. Hopefully Chris can get the help he needs. And, we'll see what time brings. I don't like to hold grudges. We'll see what happens. But we wound up selling our corn planter as well. I was looking for something maybe a little bigger. And I'm going to show you something here. I got $10,000 out of it, which is honestly quite a bit less than what I paid. But selling it a couple months after planting season isn't the best time to sell. So here's our planted cornfield. As you can see, we have nothing. Absolutely nothing. Now, if you remember back to when Chris and John brought our seeds and fertilizer, Chris was running late with our seeds. And the reason, come to find out, he had some sort of, I guess it's not really poison, but something that got mixed in with the seeds. He did it purposefully so that they would never germinate. So, even our grass here didn't take off. It took months. Like I said, we're in the end of October, and I'm going to be able to get one cutting off of this. Going to get our first cutting in October, which is absolutely unheard of. But our ladies need some hay. We need to get them through the winter. We have no cash crop this harvest season. John said he's willing to help out at all if we need it. I think we're going to be okay. We just have to really tighten down our budget and, get through winter. But lots happened here since spring. The farm is coming along. I'm liking what I'm seeing here, but it's just not been a good year. So I don't know if I ever explained to you guys, but from what John was telling me, Chris's father-in-law was actually the gentleman who passed away who used to own this farm. And him and his wife thought that they were going to inherit it. And it was in pretty bad shape then, but when he passed away, he didn't leave it to anybody, and it wound up going to taxes, which is when I bought it. So Chris and his wife, after not getting the farm like they thought, Chris started drinking. They started getting into a lot of fights, and they didn't last too long. And I don't know, something in Chris just snapped. He started drinking again. I guess he was doing really good from what John was saying, working up at the shop. But started drinking, got off his medication, and just kind of went off the deep end. He took a lot of his anger out on me, for no real good reason. I didn't steal this farm from anybody. This is all I've got right now. And I'm enjoying it. We've had our rough moments, but we're getting through it. But I'll see you guys next time. I'm going to go get some breakfast with John and just catch up. It's been a while since I've talked to him. And then we're going to get in some grass cutting. So, till next time, we'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.